Hello everyone, today I will show you how to install Kali Linux on your VirtualBox. So first we will go to the website, that is www.kali.org, which is official website of Kali Linux. Earlier it was called Backtrack. Backtrack is a successor of Kali. Now Kali Linux is in the market. So we'll go to the website, and in website you will see a download button over there, and you will click a download Kali Linux. So here we go. As you can see that there are lots of images of Kali Linux, like Kali Linux for 64-bit installer, Kali Linux 64-bit live, Kali Linux net installer, Kali 34-bit, 32-bit installer. So it depends on your host machine, which version of host machine you are using, either 64-bit or 32-bit. I'm using 64-bit, so I will download 64-bit of Kali Linux. So either you can download directly from here, or you can download through the torrent. So for direct download you just need to click on Kali Linux 64-bit. So once you will click, the download will start. Your download is going to start. Kali Linux 2020 installer, AMD 64-bit. I have already installed the Kali Linux ISO file, as you can see. If you want to download from torrent, you have to click on the torrent link, but you should know that you must have a torrent application on your operating system to download it through a torrent file. So once you will download, just open your VirtualBox, and as you can see, I have 3 operating system in my VirtualBox, and I am going to show you how to install Kali Linux in your VirtualBox. So before going forward, as you know, I have already shown you how to install VirtualBox on your Windows. I am using Windows 10 64-bit, so I have shown earlier how to download VirtualBox and how to install it on your Windows operating system. And as you can see, the VirtualBox looks like this. So before installing Kali Linux on VirtualBox, we have to create a virtual machine, and for creating a virtual machine, click on new, a blue button on the top. Once you click, you will see name of operating system. First you will type the name, which operating system you want to install. I'm just putting a name of Kali Linux, and you can choose the machine folder as well. As you can see, the default folder, it's already over there, that is c:/user/Deepak/VirtualBox VMS. You can change the machine folder as well, so I'm going to change this to my D drive, and type it's a Linux operating system I'm going to install, so let it be Linux. If you are using another operating system like Microsoft Windows, Solaris, BSD, IBM, Mac OS, so you can put it over there. I'm going to use Linux, so I'm just putting Linux. And here you can see the version of Linux you are using. Basically Kali is a Debian version, so you will have to choose Debian. So Debian, I'm installing 64-bit, so I will choose 64-bit of Debian, and then click next. And here you see the memory size. It depends on your RAM. I have a RAM of 6 GB, and either you can use 1 GB. 1 GB is enough for Kali. If you have more than 6 GB, you can just increase the size like I am doing. I'm just giving a Kali of 2 GB. Click next, and you will see over there hard disks. So there are 3 options. The recommended size of hard disk is 8 GB. So you can increase the size or decrease the size to 8 GB, but 8 GB is a perfect for Kali Linux if you are not particularly working on it, if you are not using on a daily basis, if you are using to learn something new on Kali, like if you are learn hacking. But if your host machine is Kali, then you will definitely need more than 8 GB. But here we are using Kali as our second window on the virtual machine. So just let it be as created a virtual hard drive now, and click on create. And here see the hard disk file type. There are 3 file type you are seeing: VirtualBox disk image, VirtualBox hard disk, and virtual machine disk. So first one, VirtualBox disk image, because you are going to choose a image of the file and then you will install it. So click on next, and here is your storage on physical hard disk. There are 2 over there: dynamically allocated and fixed size. Dynamically allocated is default. If you go to fixed size, then a fixed size hard disk file may take longer to create on some system, but it's often faster to use. And if you compare with dynamically allocated hard disk, then the file only use the space on the physical hard drive, it fill up, although it will not shrink again. Okay, just keep it dynamically allocated and click next. As you can see, the file location is my D drive. I already put D drive when I started working on that virtual machine. When I started creating a virtual machine, I show you, like you can change the folder as well, you can change the drive. Now it depend on you, like I am using 8 GB space for Kali Linux. If you want it, you can increase the space. It depend on your hard disk size. I'm just going to put it as a 8 GB, and 8 GB, here it is. I'm going to use 8 GB and click create. Once you click create, then you will see your virtual machine is ready to use. Here is your virtual machine. I have another virtual machine in my operating system like Backtrack 5, Kali 2020, Windows 10. So this is the new one I created now. So now we have created the virtual machine, and we will install Kali Linux on the virtual machine. So just click start, and you will see a pop-up window over your VirtualBox. Now you will have to choose your Kali Linux ISO image. Here it is. I have installed already. Download the Kali Linux image. As you can see, just select the image file and press open, and just do it start. So once you will start, you will see a screen over here that's written on it Kali Linux installer menu. Just you have multiple options over there. Use your up and down arrow key to change the menu, and press enter to select. First one is graphical install, second one is install, third one is advanced option, and go on. There are more. So we have to install that Kali Linux in our virtual machine. So just press enter on install, and here you go. Your installation is starting. It will take some time. You'll have to choose first languages. So I'm choosing English, and then you have to choose your location. I'm just going to go with my country, and here you will choose what kind of key map you will use. You will see there are a lot of key maps over there, so I will choose American English. Press enter. Now you will see installing just begin. So basically, just as I told you, Kali Linux is a Debian based Linux distribution aimed at advanced penetration testing and security auditing. Basically, it is used for penetration testing and for security purpose. So Kali contains several hundred tools which are geared towards various information security tasks such as penetration testing, security research, computer forensics, and reverse engineering. Now you can see configure network. I will either you can change the name of the host name, or you can just let it be the same. I'm just going to let it be the same. Use the arrow keys to move, and to move forward press enter, and just you need to give a domain name to your network. So I'm not giving any domain name right now. If you want, you can give the domain name and press continue, and then your user full name. Put your user new full name, and because this is a new user, press continue. Now user name for your account, I'm just going to put it DJ and continue. Now put the password and continue. Re-enter your password and continue. Now you can see setup is started. It will take several minutes, and it will ask questions to you. Like you can see now, the screen is partitioning methods. So what kind of partition method you want to use, like guided use entire disk or entire disk, and set up LVM use entire disk, or you can manually select the disk. So as I have told you, like I have already allocated 8 GB of memory size, so I'm going to like install it in the virtual machine. So as you already saw that I have 8 GB or allocated size for my Kali Linux, so I'm going to use the first option, use entire disk, because entire disk I'm using only for the Kali Linux I have created earlier. So all files in one partition, and here you go, and here you can see finish partitioning and write change to a disk, guided partition. See here the lot of options over there. Just finish partitioning, write the disk change, no, just press this right to change the disk, yes, and here you go, installing the base system. So as we were talking about the Kali Linux, overall the interface of Kali Linux is very good, if you will see, like but it is not easy to use. You will have to learn first, because most of the things based on the terminal, most of the thing based on the commands. If you know the commands, then you will definitely use Kali Linux. So it is not easy to install the package, to uninstall the package or softwares. If you want to use on the daily purpose, then you should definitely use Windows. Otherwise, if you want to use for security purpose, for penetration testing, if you want to learn something new, if you want to adopt your hobby, then you should use Kali Linux. So as you can see, installing the base system, installing is started. And I already told you, like, I have already installed the Kali Linux. As you can see, I can show you how it look like from inside. So once you like complete the setup, then you can just click on the start, like I'm clicking here. Once you will click start, then your Kali Linux will start, and from there here you go. Now sometimes you get the two options, like advanced options for Kali Linux GNU, or default option is Kali Linux. So within 5 seconds it will resume automatically. Now you can see the look from the inside. Here you go, the symbol of Kali Linux. Earlier the symbol was the backtrack. I will show you how backtracks look like, but backtrack is not in market anymore. Now it's just converted into the Kali Linux. So after Kali Linux, I will just show you a preview of backtrack, how backtrack look like. It is same as the Kali Linux, not much different, but yeah, the difference in the update. Backtrack upgraded to Kali Linux, so there are lots of new packages comes in the market. It will take few minutes to start. Let's see, installing the base system. I was just showing you how to install Kali Linux in your virtual machine. And here you go, configure the package manager. Just click continue, just continue. Okay, so here you go, type the username, then your password, and you can see the virtual machine, and you can see the Kali Linux. This is how it looks, Kali Linux. You will see lots of option over there, like lots of things you can do: information gathering, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, database assessment, password attacks, wireless attacks. There's a lot of things you can do in Kali Linux. Yes. And here you can see the terminal. It's a Q terminal, so where you can like just write the command and you run the command over there. So this is all, and this is all like how you install, and now you can use the Kali Linux. Kali Linux is ready to use. So thank you for watching the video.